I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I want to just share with you what Nedu and the Honest Bunch, what their podcast did to me. I am not party to any present controversies happening there. I just want to share my own experience, and it is funny. Number one, I never knew them until that week. Number two, they thought I was living in Lagos, and then I was setting up in Ugili here to do an online broadcast when they said I should come to Lagos, and they paid for my flight to and from Lagos. They paid for my hotel accommodation. I paid for my food in the hotel. And when they said they wanted to make a refund, I told them that they couldn't pay me. They couldn't pay me for my time. It's not pride, it's just the truth. And I want to thank them for inviting me, particularly the owner of the studio and the business there. I won't call his name. But there are some things that happened after that. Please note this. You can go for an interview and say many things. It's only a few that will stimulate the ears of the people that they will remember. When I said I will give financial orgasm, I never knew it would become my nickname around the world. When I said I was the 2-minute man, I never knew it would become the slogan all over the world. So I was heading, today I can't hide. I was heading to Ghana to go and commission to give a lecture in a library. The place is called Where Beats and Books Meet. Very complex concept run by one young Edo man, Lucky, yes. So I was immigration, transiting through the immigrations in any country, anything can happen. And somebody just saw the West African travel document and my yellow card. They won't allow this yellow card. But I got there, as I was on the queue, one of the immigration officers just saw me. Hey, see the man. He was introducing me to another woman. See the man where he talk, say, make you no waste time on top of woman. Now the man be this, now the man be this. And I had an express treatment and royal treatment. So of everything I said, I won't use the exact words he used because of my age. He said that was what he remembered. When I came back from Europe, I was flying from Abuja to Osubi, and one of the security ladies saw me. I started screaming, financial orgasm. I want financial orgasm. I want financial orgasm. I was, usually a very shy man. I became much, is it shayo or shaya? I became shayo or shaya. And it was very exciting and interesting.
May God Almighty bless you, Dr. Charles Apoki. God will bless you. God Almighty will bless you, will give you long life and wisdom and prosperity. I've always respected you, but this particular thing you have done has stretched my respect for you, and God will bless you. In this country, I have seen that people forget all the good you do when you commit one bad. Good are washed away by one bad, but bad cannot be washed away by one good. In my very first video, and if you go back to that video, I insisted, deal with your issues with anybody, but don't demonize a platform because you don't like a face. One of the most beautiful things that has happened to this country is the Honest Bunch podcast. And I cannot lie. I am a deep fan of the Honest Bond podcast. I am a celebrated fan of husband material. His prowess, his wisdom, his abilities and capabilities, his questions, his introduction, his command of English is enough learning material for anybody that watch that show. And like as a media person myself, every day I learn watching on this Bond podcast. And the beautiful guests that have serenaded that shows consistently in their several episodes. We've had clout chasers, we had say that board, we've had the get talk, we've had people come up on the show. But we cannot also deny that some of the smartest Nigerians have been on that platform. Bovi, Basket Smart, Peter Obi, Showore, Deji Adeyanju, all of them, Stephen Akintayo, Lumide Emmanuel, Charles Apoki too, for example. It is not very easy for anybody to come and defend a platform at the times like this. You heard. Even if we have had, and I said it the other day, I said, yes, it's an entertainment situation. We are an entertainment country. It's okay for these guys to also create entertainment clout for them to pull attention to themselves. But the truth is to look at that show. Kanayo, for example. What's this man's name? Charles Inoje. Okay, Bakassi. Some of the smartest conversations we've had on that show. What Dr. Roy the other day was live, and I learned a lot. Even the guy that sat with D1 on this show, good show anyway, right? The guy, the former winner of Nigerian Idol. It was an amazing conversation. I could learn, I could look at it. I even used his own video to teach one or two persons the lessons that they should learn. But because somebody was offended, he tries to demonize the whole of the show. And every other time I've seen video of him, his anger is that the next guest coming. No, you don't do that. One error is not enough to wipe out all the goods these people have done. And I said, go and check, go to YouTube and go and check Honest Bunch podcast. There is no way everything done on that show would have been rubbish. There's no way. Even as very dark man himself, as a content creator, there are some content he has posted that I say, no, this is below the bar. You can't post something like this. It's not possible for you to have 100% perfection. But why do you want to close down the show? Some people are saying it's not enough that Nedu has led, the show must go down. And then you are demonizing the show, the next guest going, the next guest. Because for whatever reason, you feel like putting down the show will rub your ego. God forbid. Honest Bond podcast will not go down. But I don't know. Nedu has his issues. And whatever Nedu decides to do, if you ask me, Nedu has no reason leaving the show. Nedu brought the traction to the show. He had all the clout and influence. He brought it. But the show has been able to situate itself as one of the biggest conversation platforms on our media space. So give them their flowers. Of course, you can disagree. Let's remove sentiment and emotionality from all of the things we do. That's the way we farms people. And then we become some of my friends who are social crusader. They want to help the country. Oh, nonsense happening. But there are videos of Davido and all their favorite Burna Boy knocking or get there publicly everywhere. Nobody has caught them to, because you are fanning the person. You not feel say you need to call and say this is bad. You are publicly creating ambience, noise around courtesan. Have you criticized him one day? But because you are his fan, anything he does is correct. Same way that following people should have some level of limitation. There will be boundaries. It's not everything you say I'm going to clap for. Call me a hater, but that's the truth. Not everything when you talk now right. Just the way it's not every video. Do you know one of the most beautiful things I see on my page is when people say you speak common sense sometimes, but this particular video not work. I appreciate that. I am not ice cream. I'm not yogurt. You're not supposed to like everything I do. Even me do not like some part of some character that I exhibit. I don't like myself when I'm in the toilet. Now me they tell you so. I don't like myself when I'm eating. I don't like myself when I'm hungry. That is me. I don't like myself when I'm distressed. I don't like myself. So why do I expect you to love me 100%? It's not possible. I will say some things that you may not like. It makes the relationship move on. No marriage is 100% perfect. I disagree with anybody, whether it's VDM or anybody that wants to demonize the Honest Bond podcast for any reason. The next episode on Monday I will watch. In short, I will take pain to ensure that I publicize it more than necessary. Let's treat the issue and not be general. All this hasty generalization. You want to close down the show because they offended one person. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work. You've offended people in this country. You've done a lot of things to people that did not work. People still forgive you and let it go. It's not Naira Marley that was publicly chided for bullying somebody, that the person is dead and cut short the destiny, that is still releasing songs and people are dancing to everything. Things move, everybody moved on. So move on from Honest Bunch Podcast. Again, Dr. Charles Apoki have shown that you're a man I should respect, and I continue to respect you. You're a father indeed. God bless you, sir. God continue to keep you and grow you. Everybody should learn from this. 99 good. One bad can cancel it. It is well.